Hello everyone. So today our group will presenting project 3. This is group 5. So first, okay, this is our group member, which is me, Iman, Nabila, Binti, Hisham 204190, and Wen Jian 195681, Fazrina, Arinah 200714, Ummi, Izzati 202709, and Zhi Yi 208864. So first we're going to talk about the overview of the video. So I'm going to start with me first. So the title of the video is The Power of Saying Thank You. So the main idea of the video is to remind people the importance of saying thank you and giving praises. The speakers share her experience doing research at facilities that treats addiction patients about how not hearing thank you could give core trauma to them. The speaker also summon and encourage the audience to start saying thank you and praises your own self, also starting to say thank you from their own family. So that's it for my overview. I will pass to Fazrina.
Okay, so in my opinion, the overview of the video is the importance of praise, admiration, and thank you, and having it to be specific. Okay, so the speakers say that there are people that facing life and death with addiction. Sometimes their reason is as simple as their father died without ever saying that he is proud of him. But then they hear from everyone around them that his father actually are proud of him. So people actually should ask for what they want, and instead of hoping to achieve it. So I think we need to be honest about the praise, about what we need to hear. Okay, and why we must be honest and ask? Because, as the speaker say, it is for a world peace. So how can we have world peace with different cultures and different language? So it all starts from household by household that is under the same roof. So next, I'll pass to the next presenter.
Okay, hello everyone. So I'm going to overview of the video. So my overview of the video is the importance of saying thank you and how to expressing our thank you, our praising, our admiration. So also the speaker share her experience about the person about this one particular woman say that to her husband where she will ask her husband to praise her about how her hard work how much her do about her work, so she would like her husband to praise her. So this thing so from here we can take that it's not about it is important to say thank you to people, but when the people didn't say thank you to us, we can express ourselves so that that person can praise us. So when we want them to say thank you to us, so it is not a wrong attitude. So basically we can just express ourselves so that we don't keep it to ourselves. So that is my overview of the video. So I will pass to another person.
Hi everyone. About the overview of this video, I think the speaker of the video wants to tell us to be stingy with your price, and the world needs price, and don't be shy, don't be silent. Express your gratitude to all the people who love you and who help you and who support you. The power of the word is infinite. It can be motivation, it can be belief, it can be love. So don't be shy. Let this word be more perfect. That's my part. That's part to next presenter.
Okay, so for video review, in my opinion, the speakers, a speaker tell us with the story, she has personal experienced the importance of expression thanks to others. So I think I will thanks and praise others in my future life. So that's my opinions.
Okay, thank you, everyone. So we're going to proceed to the next part, which is analysis of the paralinguistic nonverbal. So first, for my paralinguistic is body gesture, which is a range of nonverbal signals that you use to communicate your feelings and intention. They also known as the signs of nonverbal signals, such as gestures, facial expressions, and eye gaze, uh, also known as eye contact, that communicate a person's emotion and intentions. So for the analysis, sorry, the analysis, so we're going to look the video. The time frame is this one. I will show later. But at this time frame, the the body gesture is that the speaker spread her arms in a sentence. I want to thank you I want to thank you someone. I want to praise someone. But she start to close her arms at the center. But then I stop. So this is what the speaker try to convey is that the difference between both situations using her hand gesture when she wants to thank someone, and when she stops doing it. So I will show you the video. Okay. So
growing up until about a few years ago that I would want to say thank you to someone. I would want to praise them. I'd want to take in their praise of me, and I just stop it.
So that's what I tried to explain earlier. Like the first one, she just spread her arms. She wants to thank you, but then she stops. So what she's trying to convey the difference between she wants to thank you and then she stops. So the second analysis is that I will show the video first. So it is this time frame.
Data. You could neglect me, you could abuse it, or you could actually meet my need.
So as you can see earlier, in that time frame, the speaker counted her finger in second, which in sentence, which is that you could neglect me, you could abuse it, or you could actually meet my need. So why she count her finger is that she wants to highlight the point of reasons why people does not want to ask praises. So she counted the reasons so that the audience will remember more clearly. So the last analysis is that within this time frame.
I think it starts household by household, under the same roof. So let's make it right in our own backyard. And I want.
So as you can see earlier,
which is, I think it starts household by household.
She was doing the house gesture, like, so I think it starts with the household by household under the same roof. So let's make it right in our backyard. So this gesture, the speaker intends to remind the audience to care about the people. When you want to care about the people, you must start from your own family, which is that's why the house gesture represent your own family. So yeah, that is for my part paralinguistic body gesture. Now I will pass to Fazrina. I'll stop share now.
Can you see?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'll share about my part, which is stress pattern and rhythm. So rhythm is the word for the way stressed and unstressed syllables make patterns in speech. So instance tense, which usually give more stress to nouns, ordinary verbs like adjective and adverb, and less stress to pronouns, determiner, preposition, conjunctions, and auxiliary verbs. So for the first one, the speaker stresses on the words no. Okay, in this time frame, wait, I'll show you.
The son, it's because he didn't know that his son needed to hear it.
So as you can hear, he stresses on the words no. Okay, that is because he didn't know that his son needed to hear it. So the intention of the speaker in stressing the word no is to indicate that it is important to let someone know that the thing that we wanted to say. So the emphasis is therefore on why. So for the next one, next analysis that I found. Okay.
She thanks her children for doing their chores. And she said, why wouldn't I thank it, even though they're supposed to do it? So the question is, why was I blocking it? Why were other people blocking it? Why can I say I'll take my steak in kindergarten? She thanks her children for doing.
So in for this analysis, the speaker, he stresses on the word she. So the intention of the speaker in stressing on the word she is to indicate that it is not her children that praise her, but her praising them. So the emphasis is therefore on who. Okay, so the next one, the last analysis.
Really good job, and thank you for being here and just showing up. And
you can see, as you can hear, the speaker is emphasized on the word here. So what is the word here indicates to? So it is indicate to the hall that they were all there and not somewhere else. So it emphasized on where. Okay, so next I'll pass to Ummi to share her analysis.
Going to share about eye contact. So, since the visual sense is dominant for most people, eye contact is an especially important type of a non-verbal communication. So, eye contact is also important in maintaining the flow of conversation and gauging the other person's interest and response. So, the first is time frame, which is from 23 seconds until 30 seconds. So, I'm going to show the video. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to share that I'm going to talk that this from throughout the speech, the speaker itself making eye contact throughout the whole video. So but from here we can see that the speaker start making eye contact with the audience with this sentence. The importance of praise, admiration, and thank you, and having it to be specific and genuine. So the intention of the speaker in making eye contact with the audience is to create a bond between the speaker and the listener, and to make the audience pay attention to the speaker. As I said earlier, the speaker itself making an eye contact throughout the video, throughout her speech. So the next intention of the speaker making an eye contact is to boost the speaker confidence, as the more the speaker looks at the audience, the more power and authority the speaker will give off. So this by making an eye contact, the speaker confidence will boost. So the next intention by making an eye contact is the speaker will notice the audience whether they're nodding, smiling, or laughing, because she will know whether the audience transform from passive listener into the active listener. So I'm going to pass to my other member. Thank you.
Now it's my turn. My part is about intonation. Intonation is very important in communication as it gives information beyond just the physical meaning of the word. It can express the speaker's attitude or feeling about something. Also, intonation allows the speaker to express various emotions while talking or speaking. Again, next slide. Thank you. And now about the first analysis. The speaker intonation rises when she says, I want to thank you to someone. I want to praise them. Then the intonation for it, I just stop it. The intention of the speaker rises her intonation to express it. She's really want to do the praise things, but stopped for no reason. For some reason, she don't know.
Want to praise them. I'd want to take in their praise of me. I'd want to praise. I'd want to say a few years ago that I would want to say thank you to someone. I would want to praise them. I'd want to take in their praise of me, and I just stop it. And
then to the next.
without ever saying he's proud of them. But then they hear from, without ever saying he's proud of them. But then they hear from all the family and friends that the father.
The speaker's intonation is quick and calm when she says, Their core wound is their father would die without ever seeing he's proud of them. The intention of the speaker show how she's unfortunate about that thing, but there's no right to judge because this is not his family. And there's an unbelievable or no proud words in his life from his father.
World peace. How can we have world peace with different cultures, different languages? I think it starts household by household, under the same roof.
And the speaker's intonation gets low from quick when she says, "How can we have world peace with different cultures, different language?" A rhetorical question with the intention of the speaker. She didn't want to say that's an impossible thing, and then her point is clear. The world peace is not a global thing, but a family, a personal thing. Everything starts as people at home. Because if we want to win a great picture, it must start at a single game, at every family. So that's my part. Thank you.
My part, I will introduce the poses. So using a poses after a presented an important point, listeners will have enough time to process what has just said. When using poses just before introducing a new idea, listeners will understand that a new idea is important and take notice. Well-placed poses can also create a sense of expectation. So next. Okay, for first part is 21 seconds to 23 seconds.
About the importance of praise, admiration, and thank you, and having it be specific and genuine.
Okay. So the speaker posed for her opening words, "Hi, I'm here to talk to you about the importance of." Then she continued to next part. She intends to post at beginning to attract the attention of listeners. This time, the purpose of post to let the listener notice the topic of next speech. Once she attracts the attention of listeners, she can continue speech. So for next part.
So I decided to investigate. I'm fortunate enough to work in the rehab facility, so I get to see people who
for this part, the speaker said, so I decided to investigate. Then the speaker paused and continued, I'm fortunate enough to work in rehab facility. The speaker's intention with the sentence is to get the listener's interaction because she used a true story to bring the listener into her thoughts. At the same time, there is a 2-second pause here to enhance the presentation effect, highlighting the main points and key information of stories that the speaker will describe later. So for final part.
You could neglect me, you could abuse it, or you could actually meet my need.
The speaker asked, what can you do with this data, and then pause. Then slowly and pause to answer a few guesses. The speaker's pause here is to help listener to get time to think before responding. When the listeners think about the problem, there are at least 2 reasons to pause. The first reason is that it provides more time to think about the answer. The second reason is that pauses establish expectations and establish the value of answer. If you answer the question too fast, it will devalue the question and answer. So that's all my part.